Since 1966, the Oak Park Residence Corporation has operated as a community-based, not-for-profit housing development corporation. The organization purchases, rehabilitates, and manages apartment buildings within Oak Park in order to upgrade and maintain the quality of housing in the community. It is one of the oldest and most successful organizations of its kind in metropolitan Chicago. Throughout its tenure, the Residence Corporation has acquired and rehabbed more than 25 multifamily buildings, 50 single-family homes, and currently owns and manages 16 multifamily buildings.
The mission of the Residence Corporation, quite frankly, is to prevent economic blight in the community by acquiring, rehabilitating, and providing good property management for multifamily rental buildings. Over the course of our 30 years or more of history, we have actively pursued this goal by acquiring buildings that are in bad condition, rehabilitating them, and then using them as a source of good quality, affordable housing in the village of Oak Park.
The other major goal of the Residence Corporation is to provide a supply of quality, affordable housing to the village's low and moderate income population. Over the last several years, the village has seen a decline in the number of rental units in Oak Park due to condominium conversions. As a large owner of multifamily buildings, the Residence Corporation works toward preserving a supply of affordable rental housing available to low and moderate income families.
We have always focused our attention on people in the community who are not able to afford home acquisition in the community, but wish to live in Oak Park because of its quality schools and proximity to downtown, but wish to remain renters. In all of our buildings, we provide a portion of our units for people of low income as well as moderate income.
Working alongside the Oak Park Housing Authority, the special needs of the community are assessed. Meeting the housing demand for the elderly, as well as individuals with severe physical limitations, resulted in two of the Residence Corporation's finest achievements, the Ryan Farley Apartments and the Oaks Apartments.
Picking a building of which you are most proud, it's sort of like trying to decide which of your children you're most proud of. We're proud of all of the buildings in the portfolio. I must admit that I have a personal fondness for the Oaks Apartments, which is a 74-unit building for elderly persons. It was acquired by the Residence Corporation in the late 1970s. At that time, it was known as the Chateau Apartments and was a very badly deteriorated apartment hotel. The Residence Corporation acquired the building, and with the assistance of funding from the Department of Housing and Urban Development, turned the building into a congregate living facility for the elderly. The building is unique in that it is the only low-income housing building in Oak Park that serves a hot meal program for the residents. Its indoor atrium is a beautiful amenity to the building and serves as a gathering point and a point of socialization for the residents of the building. It's a wonderful, vibrant building and a building of which we are especially proud. The construction of the Ryan Farley Apartments in the early to mid-1990s was an outgrowth of the village's concern about the lack of housing accessible to persons with disabilities. In operating our rental buildings, it became clear to the Residence Corporation that not many units in town are accessible to the handicapped. The Ryan Farley Apartments is a unique building in town. It serves a low-income population of persons with severe mobility impairments. We were very fortunate to receive funding from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to construct the Farley Apartments, which consists of 21 units, and it has been one of the most successful buildings in our portfolio.
Besides rehabbing and managing their own buildings, the Residence Corporation offers management services to private owners of multifamily buildings to further increase the amount of quality housing stock available to renters in Oak Park. Services such as preparing apartments for new tenants, determining appropriate rent, outlining income and operating expenses, and screening potential tenants are all offered by the Residence Corporation. Having this highly specialized organization in Oak Park has proven to be a valuable resource. With a staff of experts on building rehab, management, and finance, the Residence Corporation is continually in contact with realtors, housing advocates, and village government to identify the needs of Oak Park.
The Residence Corporation specializes in housing. that is our sole and only mission, we can frequently move very quickly to acquire a distressed building and to take action to prevent any spillover effect from the deterioration of the housing.
For more information on the Oak Park Residence Corporation, call 386-6061.